Now with that issue out of the way, we're going to go and do something that I want to postpone for later, but I have recently found out that I cannot do it without a heavy investment in mechanics. Yes, I'm going to become a master in firearms, if I of course can locate the cabin. Now to actually get that to work, you need to have your firearms maxed out and your your firearms maxed out. To get that, you need at least 18 perception. And since my plan was to get a helmet of vision to increase my perception to 19, and to get that we need a no, I want to get a Google helmet, but to get that I need a helmet of vision. To get that I need mechanics at least 5. So, it's better to just spend 2 points right now and just get on with it. Yes, you can talk to Teach at any moment you want, but for the dwarf to come running, you need to have your firearms maxed out. Now then, the fight here I had to repeat it a few times, mainly because as soon as you approach, they start shooting at the poor halfling, sorry, not dwarven, halfling woman. But then again, and she doesn't really survive. Now, you may think that you should concentrate on the strongest gunner here, but you should start thinning their ranks as soon as you see them. They will go for you first and foremost. They are coded that way. Many of these have really not subpar, but many of these are just whelps, level 30 compared to what you can do at this moment. Just concentrate on making sure the gank is reduced with each turn, and save Willenbecker for last. As you can see, well, Guard took care of everything with that pyrotechnic axe of yours, and In a surprising twist of fate, you have a hostage with very low preservation skills, or maybe just a lot of frustration to ease up. Now then, and that was one of the simpler quests, simpler master, so-called master quest out there. Right now, I'm going to spend more time looting all the corpses around here, just to get a general upgrade for my characters. I believe that every single character right here in the party will get at least something from one of the dead bodies. First of all, they have a lot of weapons that they will sell for cash, or at least they will be used in a future episode for crafting. Second of all, the armors. The leader of the gang has got a machine plate that will be going directly to Virgil to compensate for the machine plate that we couldn't get at the inventor's house. Next would be the bullets, which no matter how long they were shooting, there's always going to be quite a surplus of bullets. And all in all, well, it's just a little money grab. Now I'll take the time to say that this was one of the better implementation of a moral choice in the game. In video games I've seen before. You right now will have a binary choice of letting Teach, who has got a very sordid past, forsake his vows and teach you how to use weapons, or you can refuse out of moral principles and just get a looking glass rifle, not a the equivalent of a sniper rifle, but you don't get to become the master of firearms ever. You have the choice right now to get a perk to your shooting skills at the cost of your moral integrity, or you can just refuse and go with your karma intact. This is the right way to implement. Moral choices should imply a sense of sacrifice, not just karma accounting, as I've called it before. Again, it's one of the few instances that Arcanum does a very, very minor thing already better than most AAAs today, because AAAs, what can I say, they have to sell. Now then, more on the topic of moral choices, I think this game again is binary in its moral choices, in that it has both at the same time. Such subtle ones as this one with the Master of Firearms, and you have one where you literally either commit genocide or save all the people in Arcanum. It's polarizing, I guess, but again, this game tries to balance a lot, tries to juggle a lot of balls in the air at once, and it succeeds with, I'd say that with more than half of them. Although combat could be improved by a lot, it's still quite an enjoyable experience, and I recommend it to everyone. Now then, here goes the moral choice. Now, what becoming the Master of Firearms does to you is, officially it says that there's no distance penalties for shots, for percentage to score anymore, but I don't know, I haven't seen really any major difference. Maybe I just have a longer reach. Now then, now we're going to proceed with the Ancient Gods quest, but because Well, I haven't thought so far right now. I need to talk to a trader to get a little elven magical statue, but because I'm so technologically inclined, the trader won't talk to me anymore. Therefore, we're going to abuse the game mechanics a little bit to steal the object from him. First of all, we make our characters wait right here because they'll take offense on me stealing because they are all good aligned. Second of all, any NPCs that see an object on the ground, we are going to go pick it up. Now I put a leaf on the ground right here. I go here, wait for him to get away, use one of my fate points for an instant lock picking without failure. Now I get the statue and go back to my characters. Easy as that. Normally it would cost about 150 gold, and without the statue it's impossible to continue. The trader won't talk to me at all, since my technological aptitude is at 100 and he is a magical vendor, so that already forbids us from buying from any magical vendors whatsoever. Now, if I had picked the lock with him nearby, all the guards would come. It's impossible to sneak on him. And with that, we are one step closer to the ancient god's quest. That was one of the sacrifices. Now we're going to go with the old tradition of visiting every single bar in hopes of getting some news. For some reason, after I installed the mods, the ancient temple, although it's mentioned here, it does not appear on my map. We'll get there when we get there, well, in the next video.